Hello, and welcome back to Trains or something. I don't remember.
Some sort of conveyance.
Some sort of thing. So last time we escaped from prison. We failed to prevent some missiles from getting launched. We almost got nuked. Something about a garden rebellion and Hail Norg, and now we're floating on the ocean. So
Hail Norg.
Hail Norg. So I did some off-stream carding. Oh, actually, I should make sure my audio is acceptable. Hang on.
What say you, Zane? Is this acceptable audio?
Yeah, how's my audio sound? Hello. Good, chat's working. It's kind of touch and go there with the chat. Alright, so, I did play some cards in Garden, and I started the CC Club quest, which is basically, the top players in Garden, if you can find them. So you challenge them one at a time and keep stealing their cards. Unfortunately, the rule right now is direct, which is a really dangerous rule. It means that if I don't want to lose these cards, I have to pretty much keep them. Meaning I can't have them get captured.
You earn what you capture directly by gameplay.
Yeah, which...
That's hazardous.
Yep, very hazardous. Oh. Damn it, I want that Couture card, but if I take it, he'll take my...
You always want a Cactuar.
Not this time. I want to risk it. I will take the Blue Dragon. So that's the guy who's first, Jack. Then you have to find Heart, Spade, and Diamond, King, Queen, and Joker, I think.
So it's Fist of the North Star, Book 1.
Yeah. I'll see if I can find one of the other people, because I know they're around somewhere in the main hallway. And we got paid. Hey, you.
It is good that even in the middle of the revolution, the paychecks still flow.
Yeah. Oh, looks like I got some dead zone on this analog. It's weird. I blame that to emulation, though, because I've been using this thing for a lot of different stuff, and... Hey, you, are you in the card club? Aha! Let's do this. Draw. Can we get rid of that direct roll? It would be nice to play like a straight game. This guy has some boss cards. Let's see if we can get any of those.
Fly high stakes at Garden.
He's gonna take that back, but I can take his Iron Giant, which he's going to take back. Uh-oh. This isn't good.
Not particularly good at all, no.
No. But
your only options to play it safe.
I know, I was just looking for a different way out. Alright, so that's 2 down.
It makes plenty of sense.
Yeah, I get it.
The card game is quite simple.
Well, it's simple, and then they throw in some weird rules, and then you don't know what they are, because they don't really explain them too well. You can sort of look it up in the tutorial thing.
It's poorly documented.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. I know Diamond is hanging around here. I think Diamond is 2 people. I don't know how they make that work, but...
Diamond are a plural system.
Yeah. So you? Wait. Wait. It's these two, isn't it? Hey. 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 No. Oh. A reading? No, we don't need a reading. Thank you. You've been very helpful. Alright. Let's play. I don't know how the direct rule got here. It stuck to me from some other game in some other place. Oh. They've got a lot of good cards here. Alright. I gotta be careful here, because I'm not always very strong in this corner. In fact, I should probably just, play it as safe as possible until I find an opening. There we go. That's a good enough opening. Okay. This should work. Yeah. Cool, I got the ultimate weapon.
Nice.
Yeah, Highwang, the current trading rule is direct, so any cards that get taken, will lose.
Yeah, your prize is whichever cards of the opponent that you captured over the course of the game.
Which sucks. It's terrible. It's the worst rule. Well, it's not as bad as random, but, you know.
Just wait until we get to gunpoint.
Alright, that's good. That's enough carding for now. Yeah, if you win, you can still lose cards, so I played the last 5 games without losing any of my cards.
So you have to play very defensively and direct, unless you happen to have expendable cards that you have like many of and are willing to sacrifice.
And I'm not willing to do... Not against the card club, because they've got some pretty good cards that are pretty unique to this point with the game. But, we might as well move ahead and talk to Sid after his, he had a little, temper tantrum right before we fought Norg. I don't know if he knows that he's dead, but we still haven't had a chance to talk to him. I should probably do that. Tell him that we failed to kill his wife.
I'm not sure if Norg knows Norg is dead.
Well, might as well give him his report. Well, I guess he just understands. He's a very understanding guy. So what is the real meaning of seed?
Given Sid's job, I think that's actually good news. that would be a nice thing to hear after all of this.
Yeah, right. Everyone else has been like, we're going to sell you out and execute you.
The entire world has just been kind of falling apart at the seams. Oh, by the way, we executed your boss. Oh, nice. That makes my life much easier.
So apparently, he has been training seed members to defeat the sorceress, but she didn't show up until recently. So I'm thinking that he must have been around during like the other war that happened and been like, well, this is going to happen again at some point.
The Great Wizard War.
Pretty much. I don't know. That's the only explanation I can think of. No, Zane, I haven't changed my casting settings at all. Is the audio okay? That's really what I'm mainly worried about.
Man, look at the animation on that curtain in the background. That's really nice. Like, I'm not even, like, doing the thing I'll sometimes do of jokingly pointing out weird background details. I am impressed by how well they did that. That's really smooth.
Smooth curtains.
Smooth curtain animation. It loops quite nicely.
Let me turn on the game. A blip. There we go. So, Sid, what about,
I married a wizard. Headmaster Sid's autobiography.
How did that one happen? I'm kind of curious. but apparently it was her idea to build the garden. Alright, tell us about Norg. So apparently that thing is a Shumi. I don't. We can check them out later. I was running around looking for money, and I found this fat yellow thing, and it had a lot of money. So we talked. We realized we could sell our child soldiers.
Well, you see, Master Norg is a corporate person. That's an acronym.
I wonder what it's if it's an acronym. What could it be an acronym for? Alright, well that's it, and that's, what, 3 or 4 card guys down? I lost count. I kind of already forgot. I think 3 of them are down. Yeah, he's crying in the infirmary. Oh no, we're being boarded by pirates! Damn it, we floated into international waters. The Coast Guard can't help us here. So apparently people can actually see the stream now. This is nice.
That's astounding. Hitbox is improving with time.
Yeah, it's very possible. No. You're not a card person. No. Look, you guys are out of my league right now. Alright? I'm afraid you just don't have the deck to beat me. I'm too OP. Actually, I really want to get rid of that fucking rule before I keep playing in this area, because I want to get all the good boss cards that I'm seeing. Okay, they are also ninjas. Do not be frightened by our ridiculous acrobatics. We come in peace.
The Ancient Order of Coast Guard Assassins.
So finally we get an opportunity to meet somebody that was in our flashbacks. It's almost like the game is trying to connect the dots just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Don't get your hopes up, though.
Just a little bit.
We won't get too much. Now, if I recall, I think she's in the library or something. Cohesion? Fuck that, time compression. That reminds me, I'm gonna save state right now in case I'm not doing that a third time.
In case of time compression.
In case of time compression. If anything, I would just lose a bunch of, card games, which would be a shame, but, you know, whatever. I can always play those again. I remember as many times as I've played this game, though, I never really had to deal with the direct rule, so I'm hoping that I didn't completely fuck up Balamb for all time now.
This is no man's land.
This place is a scorched earth now. We can't come back here. Which sucks, because I think we're about to go to a place that has the random rule. So random plus direct means I'm gonna lose a lot of cards.
You are diseased.
Yeah, I don't know what to do about that, if those two combine. So, we've been seeing this girl throughout the game, particularly in the beginning, and we saw her in the training center. So, who the hell are you?
You're the alone? What is it that we experience? You're getting all philosophical on me.
I love his stumble back animation. I can't change the past. He's so very dramatic.
Every time she says I'm sorry, I expect her to turn around and draw a gun.
I'm sorry, but I have to kill you.
Game over. Oh, maybe we should have just used the PA system. This is a little awkward.
What did she say to us? Oh no. No, don't have faith in us. We can't. We're gonna have a God, what is it? Dependency complex or something.
No, Alone, I don't like Star Wars.
No, you can't do that. I'm sorry. Get off my garden. This game is now about boats.
Hell yeah, boats.
Our school has turned into a boat.
Boat school, best academy.
Boats are kind of like trains if they fell into the ocean and floated around.
In the ocean, the rails go everywhere.
Take us away, far away, and something, don't know where to go. Oh no, now he's contradicting himself in his brain. This is the first time we see young Squall. You again.
I wasn't asleep. It's a meditative trance, okay?
I don't think humoring him is going to help.
Like you'd be able to get any sleep with that save point.
Just sitting
Right
there,
next to your bed.
glowing all the time. It's like
It's
having
like one of those alarm clocks where the screen is just way too powerful and it actually illuminates the entire room.
I'd like to think of it as a giant neon sign in your window.
Just sitting there gently buzzing as it...
Sid, are you okay up there? You having a problem? What's going on? Oh boy.
Party in the headmaster's office?
We seem to have stumbled upon a something. Dude, no. No, it's not worth it.
So when we decided to turn this building into a boat, we forgot to make it capable of steering or slowing down or...
Well, we didn't really know we were turning it into a boat, and
or assigning anyone to, like, keep watch of where we're going so we don't plow through this, like, oil rig worth of miscellaneous structures.
Look, everything happened really fast. We didn't have time for steering. I see everyone lurking out there. They're avoiding boat stream. Those assholes.
Boat stream is far superior to train stream.
True. Well, try to get things back in order here. That's right. Get on the boat. There we go. Welcome to the boat.
I have this rum with me. I'm going to drink it all on stream.
Okay, please do.
Good, you're getting in the appropriate mindset for a sailor.
I'm getting inside the mindset of Squall McCloud here.
Squall McCloud. That might
Final
as well be his
Fantasy
name.
VIII is now about pirates.
Well, alright, future friend, if you didn't see what just happened, we just crashed into a city. Thanks
Weren't
to...
you in the ocean?
Yeah, it's
happens when we let Robin Williams drive.
It's a fishing village. We're gonna go apologize to them right now because we kind of fucked up their town.
We're gonna go apologize for genociding all the townspeople.
Well, the only possible injury was an old man, but he booked it off the dock as we crashed into it in a nice little FMV.
Only windmills were destroyed, and we can help them replace it with good, clean, burning coal.
What do you think the garden runs on? Probably like nuclear power, because I can't imagine anything else powering a giant thing. 2F, right? Because we need to go out the deck to get to the place where we crashed into.
So is the other team still dead?
Oh, well, we don't know about the other team.
Oh.
They're presumably dead. Because of you,
course.
future friend. You chose the team.
That's good. That's good.
You killed the only people on this team who were happy.
Woohoo!
Finally, Smash Daisuku. A game with skeletons as party members. I can get behind this.
Peaceful skeleton village interrupted by crashing garden. Oh, okay. Well, does our crashing into you constitute an act of armed conflict? Because or an act of belligerence?
Hold on, I'll have to consult with my commanding officer. Sir, they're saying they don't want any plundering.
Amazing skeleton immune to basketball. Oh, they like fixing stuff, so maybe you can fix up our garden, since, you know, your town kind of scratched it. Yeah, that's Balamb Garden.
Oh no, I bet these are the people that just like fix everything around their house. Oh, your lights are working, let me just add 3 extra lights and fuck it all up.
So apparently these are the guys who actually helped construct it, I think?
We're gonna find out this is a dystopian police state that keeps the populace in line with a constant war on the ocean.
Will you help us in our war against the ocean? So I kind of like this town, it's pretty fun.
The moon is huge.
Yeah, it is. That's why I have to keep up your maintenance.
That's why we must remain vigilant.
For gardens, you know, because this happens pretty often. Highwang, I think this area is... Well, the point of this area is... Yeah, you know what? I don't really know. To serve as a stage for certain plot points, I think. We have always been at war with Ocean. We have never been at war with Moon. So apparently this place is a stop on the way to Ethzar, but we don't have any reason to go there, and plus we can't really get there anyway because they don't let people in.
Then again, I think we could make a persuasive argument vis-a-vis border crossing when we could just slam the garden through the checkpoint.
You know what? Knowing what I do about Ethzar, I don't think you could actually get in there by ramming the garden into it. I think their technology is too strong. I'm sorry, you're kind of forgettable. Oh, well.
Doc, don't talk about me that way.
No, I just wanted to see if you wanted to play cards, because I'm anxious to know what the rules are going to be in here. No, let's not use Balamb's rules, huh? Actually, I could possibly save state this to mess with the rules.
It's time for advanced card metagame techniques.
Okay.
Doc, remember the last time we used save state?
No. I've been guarding against that this time. It's alright. Alright.
Advanced save management metagame techniques.
Alright, so allow me to explain sudden death. If you tie, then you have to do sudden death. You have to play another round with both of your hands randomized. Which could be pretty tough. Elemental is a new one as well. If you put something with a matching element on, you know, a square with the element on it, then it gets a +1 to everything.
So, for example, there's a wind tile in the bottom left.
Yeah. And there's a water towel in the middle.
Yep. And if you place it on something that doesn't have that element, it gets a -1 to everything. So you gotta be careful.
I see. But the problem right now is that none of the cards whatsoever actually have these elements.
Yep. So, gonna be just brute forcing it.
And it has a prize rule that is not direct or random. So
Nope, it's
life is pretty good.
yeah, it's great. I'm happy about that. I already have... Oh no, I don't have this one yet. This is a good sign because, Alright, the open rule is spread. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Open is good because it lets you see your opponent's hand. Yeah, I see it, but let's not go there just yet. Let's check out this place. Region. Okay. Region's a good spell to have. After my previous junctioning frenzy, I made myself incredibly strong by getting 100 Quake, 100 Dispel, 100 Flare, and 100 Pain. So, yeah, we got strength over near 100, strength and magic over 100. So we're ridiculously strong right now. And yeah, those are all solar panels. Maybe they could put some of those on garden, that would help right now.
I don't think solar farms can make gardens smart, man.
Let's see if we can make some new weapons. That would be nice. What do you got for us? Oh, I guess we'll buy items. Nothing special here.
We can give you all the latest secrets in weaponized marine life.
Since we have an obscene amount of money, I'll buy some of this stuff so I can make more magic with it, because I can refine a bunch of shit.
Gunblade? No, no, no. What you want, my friend, is a crab claw. Gun claw!
Alright, I gotta do something. I'll probably be back later on.
Sure, sure. What'll it be? Flame saber. Okay, I'll take it. What do we need for the dragon skin and fury fragment? That's not easy to get. Something new for Irvine. Ouchu, dragon skin. I remember dragon skin being pretty difficult to get. Oh, I could definitely make that. Sharp spike and a mesmerized blade. Let's do that. With card mod, I could do that. Mesmerized blade. Sharp spike. I don't exactly need one of every single card. There we go. Definitely can't do that yet. I don't actually have shell, and I don't think I really use it that much because I've got so much magic defense. Alright, enough min-maxing. Let's get to the point here. Oh god. Oh man. Okay, there we go. Solar panels are making things seem a little funny there. Oh, that guy isn't here yet.
Man was not meant to harness the power of the sun.
No, this has gone all wrong.
We're meddling in God's domain. Ra, forgive us for what we have done.
Alright, let's go see the mayor of FH, since they're too lazy to call it by its full name. Surprise, the mayor of the city is an old hippie. We just sit on the floor.
Behold the seastead.
Man, you can't, like, own sunlight. It belongs to the earth. Actually, it belongs to the sun, but you know what I'm saying, man?
It belongs to all of space.
Outsiders in garden. Must kill outsiders.
Yeah, we kind of only just discovered the thing could move at all. We don't know what the hell is going on here.
we thought it was a building. It's not a building, it's a boat. But no, actually, we rely on force to fund our garden. That's different from what... Oh boy. You can't, like, fight to solve your problems. What in the hell is that thing supposed to be? Oh, hell yes. I knew it was here. So, want to play cards? Yeah, how... kind of...
We don't believe in violence. Oh, that's just some extra unlimited arcane power I keep in the corner.
Oh, hello. That's a character card. Or is that a... well... it's a card. It's nice that they have an Earth thing there that I could use, but it's in the middle, and I don't want to, you know, jump the gun on that, because that's never a good idea. He's thinking very strong about this, even though he doesn't have a card he can take it with. Oh, you're just embarrassing yourself. Come on, all this time, you know, discussion to solve your problems, how's that working out for you? Can't talk your way out of this card game. Going to take your cards, there's nothing you can do about it. Well, you can have that one. Done. Although, I think he had another card that was pretty good. I'll play him a couple more times. Those are some boss cards. Let's get some of them. Now the town is mine, according to your laws. I've read the charter.
See, you here believe in diplomacy and nonviolence. We, over here, are an elite military organization that frequently makes attempts on the lives of heads of state. So,
So, what's your point here? What are you trying to say? I already have the Shumi card. It's not the Norg card specifically. I don't know if there is a Norg card. One more. Oh, there's the fake president boss. I remember that guy. What are you doing? Mr. Mayor, I don't think you know exactly what you're doing. I just want to be in the center of everything, man.
he's not actually good at the card game at all. He just likes the social experience.
It's an experiment in socialization with humanity, so I can better interact with people and be a better mayor. Even though I lost 2-8. Alright, that's enough of that guy. I thought he had some better cards, but maybe I was mistaken. How about you? You play cards? I'll give it a shot. Maybe it was his wife that had the card I was thinking about. No, that's not it.
The real mastermind.
Also, you... Not only did you put that card in the corner where it's weakest, you put it on an elemental thing, so it had a score of 0. Oh. What are you doing? What are you doing? It was the butterfly! The butterfly!
Now you're just trying to lose.
I know!
Powerful metagame strategy. Make you feel bad for her.
Yeah, I feel real bad about that free, like, level 3 card that I just got.
Collect every Norg you can.
I think there you can get real... I remember not getting a whole lot of good stuff from Nord cards. So I didn't really have... Oh, this is who I was looking for.
Is a man not entitled to the Norg of his brow?
So, this is the Garden Master from Galbadia, or the former Garden Master. He was the guy who gave us the orders. He got kicked out.
Now he has to go live on the hippie commune in the ocean.
Yeah, pretty much. So, if you're really ashamed, then... yeah. This guy's gonna have something good.
I get a feeling the background music for this place should be the Cheers theme.
Very cunning. Alright, fine. I can take this back since I'm actually debuffing it. Oh wait, no, that's not the one that I want to take back. Whoops. Oh well. This could be a problem. Well, there's one thing I can do. I can do this, and then take his last card. There we go. That was a close one. One more, because I know he's got something.
Wow, it is really bad at link recognition.
Damn it, that's... How did your deck get... Oh. I took one card from you and everything is terrible now? Yeah, thank God he's got the Caterpillar card. And thank God he's thinking really hard about his next move, which is... just... Good job. Have all these. Now, yeah. Alright. I want to see if he actually gives up the card I'm looking for. If not, then I'm moving on. No, but there is a card I'll take. Man, I don't remember how to get the Seafear card. I know there is one.
Yeah, the first edition Caterpillar is the misprint that has 19 teeth instead of 23.
If only. Oops. That's fine. I realized it as soon as I did it. That was a bad idea. Marlboro, screw it. You're letting me down. Who is that? Who is here? MC is here. Hello. Oh.
You're just in time for cards.
No, we're done with cards.
That up. You almost
You're
fucked
just
up.
in time to walk away from cards.
Yeah, I almost screwed up, but well, oh no.
I came here for cards.
Oh, I'm sorry. We'll play more cards. Don't worry.
Wow, what the fuck are we? Is this a giant satellite dish?
We crashed into this town with our
Yeah.
garden boat.
I remember that.
This town built around a
Whoa, what
giant
the fuck?
solar collector.
Maybe.
What the hell is this thing?
It's a giant solar array.
Why?
Let's solve our problems without violence.
So they're not... It's not taking power from the sun, it's just reflecting it.
That doesn't seem like the best solar array. Just because you have a lot of mirrors doesn't mean you got a good solar array.
This is just the mayor's tanning bed.
I guess so. It'd make more sense if we were harnessing the sun for power, but... It's just for decoration.
I like Renault's new weapon. It's called the Cardinal. It's like a little plane.
It's a dish. It like focuses rays and stuff, man.
That's great. Good job, shitty coastal town.
Yeah, exactly. We have an elite military force that wants to fight the people who are attacking us. So let's talk our problems over. Yes. I did replace Squall's weapon. I think it just looks too similar to the other one.
It's just a big red sword.
Yep.
Who knows what the
Take
fuck
this
it's made of.
weaponized jerky around.
No.
Yeah, I thought it looked pretty samey myself. Otherwise, I would have. Because I have the. Yeah, that's the flame saber. Huh. April. Oh, I'm missing the May issue. Well, that sucks.
Uh-oh.
I don't know where you're supposed to get that one. It's alright, if
Who
you have the
knows?
items, you can still make the weapon.
Or if you have the game fact.
or the strategy guide, like me.
Yeah. Still have your Prima strategy guide?
I do, for 7 and 8, probably. It's just lying around somewhere.
Man, mine was probably the worst strategy guide because you had to refer to the play online things where it was trying to get off
Really?
the ground. And
They
it
were
really
doing that
sucked.
during that time?
It's like, if you want to know more, go online. What?
That's pretty dumb.
Why did I buy the
Let's
book?
Sell a book that is
Sell a
full of
book.
references to a website.
Yeah, I might have it around somewhere.
It'd be great if you bought a guidebook and it just says GameFAQs.com on the inside, and that's it.
It's pretty much what it was. I mean, it would give you tips and strategies. There would always be something else you would have to look up yourself.
Right. Wow, this just hits really hard now.
Yeah. That's good. What? How is this town not taken over by these lizard men with machine guns?
I don't know.
On shelters. Seems like a huge problem. You can't just walk down the street without running into one of these guys.
And we got his card. I think I already had that one, though. Am I gonna make it down the street before I get another battle?
I'm trying to remember if Final Fantasy VI had this issue where there's like Or the monsters kind of existed in their own dimension, and they didn't really relate to where you found them.
Some of the areas, the encounters kind of made sense. Others, they were just
Yeah.
monsters.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So now they're looking for Elone, but she already got picked up by the siege ship.
Mm-hmm. Why was that again? I know there's like
They're protecting her, but we don't know who they are really. They say they're
Okay.
Adia's ship, which doesn't really make sense.
Yeah. I remember there was this whole like plot event where you had to find her in the garden somewhere.
Yeah.
It was like a brief discussion with her. I'm not sure what it was.
You ask her about the dreams because she's the one sending you to the dream world,
Yeah.
and she says that you're looking at the past, and she says
I
you're
guess.
the only hope.
So she kind of half explains what it's all about.
Barely explains.
Barely. Okay.
Ironclad,
Yeah.
what's that?
You are our only hope, but I'm
Hey,
not gonna
put that
tell you what it
pineapple
is.
down right now!
Okay, Mayor, are you watching? This is how you solve problems. By hurting people. Oh, this guy's got... Oh, wow.
I know, there's an invading army. I don't know what to do. Guess I'll just play card games or something.
Guess I'll just play card games poorly and make the most retarded moves ever.
Oh, I'm not good at card games.
No, he's not. He's not at all, and he should feel bad about it because he doesn't deserve the cards that he's got. Calling him out.
You just got really lucky with the booster pack set.
Oh, there's a thing. Oh. How did it do that?
What's happening?
Also, what is it doing here?
How is that? It just flew up.
I think I remember this now.
I don't. The fuck?
Oh, so there's something to steal this time.
Out of all the bosses to make a return to this thing.
Well, I like the sounds it makes. It's kind of... I mean, last time it sounded really, like, kind of intimidating and mechanical, and now it's just like... pew.
Yeah, why is it here though?
Yeah, that's a good question. Why is it here? Huh, she can't hurt it that well. Oh, maybe it's because of an elemental weakness. That would make sense. So I guess I should, well, since I've got 100 level magic here, let's make use of it. Yeah, this thing wishes it were Spider Tank. Spider Tank got beat up a bunch of times and was still going.
Well, Spider Tank could repair itself though.
This is
a
true.
superior machine.
This thing does not seem like it can repair itself.
This thing is no phone spider.
No, it is not.
No one wants plumbing spider.
This is a jalopy tank is what it is.
Oh, right, I forgot. She can't damage at that moment. So, where's your beam cannon? Are you gonna do something? You're just gonna let me kill you.
This is a really pointless fight.
Yep. Hey guys, let's send our 80% destroyed weapon at the enemy. This is a good idea. This will work.
This is just a line.
This
that
seems
can't
like
be-
it's some kind of tax write-off in progress. This is insurance fraud that you've just aided in.
No, see you later. I guess. Maybe we'll see you later? Wait. Hang on a second.
Then it sank back into the sea. What?
What?
Oh, this is stupid. Why did you try to kill us, Selfie?
What happened? You guys missed a little bit.
You're so casual, yourself. It's just nice to see you guys. How you
Just
doing?
hi guys, how you doing?
A lot has happened.
I don't really know what to say about all this.
We stole a robo-tank and everything exploded. And on the other side of the conversation, it turns out Garden has a boat. Huh. We've both had very busy weeks.
I think Squall's been spending too much time with Sid. He's kind of become nonchalant about everything.
Hey, you get it now? Does it make sense? I think it's sinking in for him.
Mayor Dolt.
You, still want to play cards?
That doesn't explain why Selfie just tried to kill us in the battle tank of doom.
Knowing Selfie, she doesn't know what the hell she's doing with machines, so I bet she just hit a bunch of, buttons
Maybe.
and fired at us.
I think there was like an intercom or something she could communicate to us with.
You'd think so, but,
Or open
It's-
a window, even.
it's Selfie, so... Never checked this place out. Haste. I like haste. I can walk on the tracks, but I don't think
It's just
I
a
want
bit of a quirk of that model of vehicle that you actually cannot park it and open the exit hatch without discharging all the ammunition first.
It's a safety feature.
There's just some mechanisms that get in the way. It's like the particular make of old German tank where the crew would get in and then you install the engine and bolt it in, and the crew can't get out until you have the engine removed again.
Wait, they did that? I didn't know that.
I think that was the thing with one of their weird super heavy tanks that only kind of existed in theory.
Like one of those huge failure machines that just didn't
One of
really
those
make
strange giant Nazi war machines.
it. My tank is impractical. A new book from Something Awful. Right? Wasn't that a book? My Tank is Fight. That was one of their
Yeah,
books.
my tank is fight.
Was it any good?
This fight.
I don't know.
All right,
not
we're at an
that
hour, so
goony.
I'm just going to pause for a little bit, take a quick break, and I'll be right back.
Yeah, take a nap.
Yeah, take a nap. See you
I
later.
do my streaming in sets.
1 hour sets.
Bro, I need you to spot this stream.
Usually 3 reps. Hang on, I need to load up my. I need to go down a protein shake right now.